Hey guys, Jason. And here recently, Coinbase has been having a lot of issues with their API protocols. Now, if you've never enabled API protocol under your Coinbase account, you're fine. You have nothing to worry about. But there's a lot of people out there, like myself, that love to experiment, love to try new services out, and sometimes that means utilizing the API protocol. Now, I know a lot of you guys are out there and saying, well, what is an API protocol? Well, essentially, it contains your username, your password, and an auth code, or stands for authorization code. And it allows a third-party service, be that an app or an online service or an online wallet, to access that account and to send commands to that service. So instead of having to get on to coinbase.com and manually doing certain actions, this auth code allows another service to basically log in as yourself through command line and basically order an action through the service. So, an auth account might be able to say, hey, I'd like to go out and buy, $300 worth of Bitcoin, but you're using a holding service to do that. And that holding service issues an API code to Coinbase, and it says, hey, Coinbase, I have a user here. Here's their username. Here's their password. They like to buy $300 worth of Bitcoins. Thus, you never personally have to get on the site. It's done through another service using the API protocol. But one of the problems are, a lot of people try, like myself, they try this service out, they try these things out, and they're like, well, it's not that great, and so they just stop using it. Well, the API protocol basically is a half-open door to your account. And it's very complex, but basically users have been able to shift through all these commands, shift through open, basically, doors, and find people that have left this API protocol open. And people have lost a lot of money. People have been having money taken out of their Coinbase account. And Coinbase can't do anything because basically you're the one that left the door open. So this is kind of just a very quick public service announcement that if you are like myself, you are kind of tech savvy and you were testing things out, or even if you're not and you were just kind of experimenting and you left that API protocol open, it's very encouraged that you go through and if you're not using it for a current service, to go through and disable that ability. It's just an added security measure. I know a lot of people ask me, should you use the double auth security? Basically, double auth security is the ability to not only just use your username and your password, but a secondary password, which I of course encourage because it creates a more buff security to your funds, because you don't want someone to get on and take all your money. I mean, we just don't want that. So that's why I'm encouraging people to go through. If you're not using it, disable your API protocol for Coinbase. It's not worth losing your money, or having, even crazier more, having someone go through, transfer funds from your bank account that is linked, and then sending that to another Bitcoin address, and you being out that money. Because most of you guys are probably like myself, you link your checking it or your savings account, and then someone can go through, take money that you earned, and then send it to Coinbase, and then send that to their own account, and basically literally steal money from you. Guys, it's not worth it. So I've heard so many horror stories, and I just thought, well, man, I have people email me and say, what can I do? It's so sad because there's nothing you can do at this point. Coinbase isn't going to refund you because it's not their problem. It's someone else's problem for, it's your problem for leaving this open. So guys, proactively, if you're not using your API protocol, please go and disable it. I don't want to see anyone else lose money, or just have money stolen from their bank account. That's scary, guys. So just go and disable it. Have a great day, and be safe out there, guys.